On Tuesday last week that Amazon announced that it will raise its minimum wage to all of its workers to $15 an hour. Um, naturally, I think they were trying to do this in California, and over 20 states have a minimum wage above the federal limit. The federal minimum wage is just $7.25 an hour, and a lot of people have been on video, television, whatever, said that they want more money, including the people that work at McDonald's and places like that. But Amazon came on strong since it's started, and one of the owners of, or the owner of Amazon is one of the wealthiest people in the country. And what they did, as you know, they started selling online, and you can order anything from them online. Some places they have stores. I think they have 5 stores in New York City. But you figure, why should you go get in your car, go into New York City, pay money to go through the toll gate, and then pay $50 to park in New York City, and then order and buy something there that you could just stay at home and flip the screen to Amazon, go through their categories, because they have everything in their book, I think, and just order it. And we ordered some things lately from on telephone. They said it'll be there the next day.
Right.
Delivery guy walked in.
Yeah.
Twice. I was shocked. I was surprised how they could do it that quick. And really, you don't even have to get out of your chair. So why should you do all these things with cars and traveling and go downtown and go to these big stores? Naturally, we're trying to start with, they wanted to put the big stores out of business because the big stores couldn't compete. If you have to go to New York City to order the same stuff that you could order at home online, then why should you go to those stores, Macy's and different ones in the city? And most of the cities, even the small cities, have one big store. I know when I lived in West Virginia years ago, there was one big department store in the city. Everything else was sold in smaller stores. And Amazon has hit the big stores hard, real hard. Kohl's and different ones, their business is down. Their stock has dropped. Best Buy share stock 5%, Kohl's 3.9%, because Amazon's taking a lot of their business. So if I had a real big store or a good sized store, I would be losing sleep at night, because I would know, why should these people come in my store and order when they could do it at home, sit there, it's delivered the next day, and I don't know if it's cheaper or it's not cheaper. But the only place Amazon does not hurt is if people are in resorts and they buy just pick up something and buy, don't even think about it, you know. Like if they were in Disney or Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, or something like that, it's just buying without thinking. I'm trying to think of the word for it. And so those stores haven't been hurt during their season. Now, once the season's over,
Like Walmart, yeah.
Yeah, Walmart, and then once the season is over, though, I think the people will be back home, and when they're back home, they're going to order right out of their living room, and they're going to order through Amazon. Now, Amazon can see that, and I see it too, that they've hurt the big stores bad. Some of them are closing, going out of business, whatever. I know this mattress store announced last week they were closing several hundred stores. But the reason I think Amazon has come up with this $15 an hour to pay all their employees is what's the reason? I thought about it over the weekend.
Because they're making more money. So why shouldn't they pay their workers? And it keeps them from stealing from them. But you think? Maybe. I don't know.
This is what I think why
What?
they did it.
Why?
Because in most of your cities, you might have 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 big stores, and everybody else is a small store. And you might go to this store, that store, and you go all over town, and you don't realize that you're buying a lot of things in small stores. Now they're saying their minimum wage is $15 an hour. So those people in those small stores, I assume, are going to have to pay $15 an hour, and they can't do it. They don't make the money after they pay their rent and buy their merchandise and pay all the expenses. They can't pay $15 an hour to make a hamburger. I don't think so. Or a hot dog. Or to pour coffee and you drink it. So what they're trying to do with this 15 an hour, they want to look like they're real good guys, but they want to take all the employees from the small businesses in these little towns, because the employees, or if I was working, I'd say, why should I keep working here pouring coffee for $7 an hour, $8 an hour? I can go beg Amazon, get a job with them for 15 an hour. So what they want to do is take all the employees, and there's a big shortage now, and our unemployment is lower than it's been in 50 years, and get them to work for Amazon. Then Amazon can take over all these small businesses nationwide. Because why should I go to a small business and get a pair of tennis shoes or whatever? Just order it online from Amazon. So now they're trying to hurt the small businesses. That's my opinion.
Right.
This $15 an hour is not a big deal to them because they're making a lot of money. But people selling donuts, selling oranges, selling fruit on the street, selling whatever, they can't pay $15 an hour to every one of their employees.
Yeah.
There's no way. They'll start losing money. Next thing you know, they'll be going out of business. Next thing you know, the people they were selling to will be ordering from Amazon, because whatever businesses shut down, even the small ones, it'll be in an Amazon's book, and you can order the stuff right online, and Amazon
Yeah.
will tell you exactly what they told me on the telephone. With my phone, it'll be there tomorrow, and it was there tomorrow. So I never left my office.
Yeah.
But I think that's what this is about. It's not about helping people across the whole country to get higher wages and move to $15 an hour. No, it's a way so Amazon can get into all these small and medium-sized businesses and start taking their business just like they've taken the business from the big stores. Thank you.